ready to make any final edits to your documented SHARS sessions and submit them to TSBS for processing, you will want to click on List View, which is found on the Review Sessions panel. On the next screen, you will see the sessions you have created for that school year. You can change the school year by clicking on the drop-down menu next to the section that says Data Shown for School Year. It will default to the school year we are currently in unless you change it. When viewing the sessions, they will be grouped by student. The columns that display information about the sessions are status, first name, last name, earliest date of service, Medicaid ID, and service area. You can change how the sessions are organized by clicking directly on the column header. Clicking on it once will sort in alphabetical order. A second click will sort in reverse alphabetical order, and a third click will remove that sort. You can also stack sorts, as seen here where we sort the last name in alphabetical order, then sort by earliest date of service. You also have the ability to arrange the columns in any order you like, simply by clicking and dragging them. Clicking on the plus sign on the left will give you a quick view of the session itself. Clicking on View will open a PDF that has all the information about the session, like dates of service, start and stop times, and your information and credentials as a provider. Additionally, it will also capture your credentials at the bottom of the page, which ensures full compliance with SHARS guidelines, while also ensuring you do not have to ever sign any of your SHARS sessions. This PDF can be saved or printed, which gives you a convenient way to potentially provide these sessions to an auditor, administration, or parent. When it comes to the status column, there are three main types: saved, submitted, and pending. Saved means that the session is able to be edited and has not been submitted. Submitted means that the session has been submitted to TSBS for processing. Pending status only applies to persons who are in an assistant position, like SLPAs, CODAs, and LPTAs. This status means you have submitted your session, but it is awaiting approval by your assigned supervisor. You can adjust which statuses appear by clicking on the drop-down menu in the status column. You can view all, saved, submitted, or pending. Additionally, if you type in the field below the header names, you can search for a specific student or session. You can also use the search bar in the top right. Now let's take a look at how to edit your sessions that you have created. To access a specific session, click on the Edit button. This will display all of the dates of service created for a single session. Here is where you can make any necessary changes to your original template. For example, if you need to mark a student absent, under the service code column, on the date you would like to change, select Absent from the drop-down menu. You also have other options such as early release, field trip, or holiday. You can also indicate a bad weather day. You have additional options such as changing the service itself, or mark the date of service as no services needed, not billable, or a reschedule. Should you need to adjust the start or end time, click on the specific date and make your change. If a change occurs that is permanent, instead of changing every single date of service, you can use the button on the far right called Apply Change to All Future Recurrences. For example, let's say halfway through the month, instead of assisting a student in the morning, you are now providing a service from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Simply change your start and end times, and then click on the blue arrow on the far right. Click Apply Changes, and all dates of service after the date you originally selected will have their times change. This is an effective method to save time as you document your sessions. Remember, this is only possible if you originally created a recurrence. Additionally, if you need to alter the recurrence, you may do so by clicking on the Recurrence button and making your changes then. Depending on your service area, you will have the ability to make different changes when editing a session. For personal care, you can enter in your deductions anytime a student received another SHARS service. You can also add in the required observations by clicking on Add Notes. If you are documenting for a related service, you can also add in your IEP goal and objective for a specific date of service. If TSBS imports your goals and objectives directly into Epic, all you will have to do is click on the Add Goal and Objective button. Then choose the correct goal and objectives by clicking the corresponding box on the left. You can also enter in trial attempts, trial successes, and the mastery percentage. When done, click on the blue upward-facing arrow on the left. If you do not see the correct goals or objectives, make sure they have the My Goal box checked back in the Manage IEP Goals and Objectives section. If TSBS does not automatically import goals and objectives for your district, when you click on the Add Goal and Objective button, it will open up a text box for you to enter in that information. Once you are finished making any necessary edits, click the Submit Sessions button at the bottom of the screen. This will submit your SHAR sessions to TSBS for processing. If the Submit Sessions button is grayed out, this is most likely due to an outstanding error, such as incomplete data or the session having future dates of service. If you need to correct a session that you have already submitted, click on the Edit button to unsubmit it and then make your correction. If the Edit button is gone, you must contact TSBS in order for your session to be unsubmitted. Sessions are color-coded based on their statuses. If a session appears in green, that means the system has not detected any errors and the session is able to be submitted. If a session appears in red, that means there is an error that must be corrected before you can submit it. In order to quickly identify what the error or errors might be, click on the Edit button for that session. Then click on Session Issues at the top left section. This will display the reason the session was flagged in error. Sessions in black or gray mean the session has been successfully submitted for either a Medicaid or non-Medicaid student. Lastly, if you need to export all sessions to Excel, click on the second icon at the top.